Well, I'm sorry I'm late, Frank. I've been up all night with Luke.
Bit of a state, is he?
Aye, he's blowing his ear levels. Falling out with his family, but he didn't care. He was looking forward to being married with a kid. Now he's gotten out.
I can understand that. I know what I felt when Kim lost our baby. And that was just an accident, not just some mad deceit. Now then, Dave, what do you reckon about these mushrooms?
Well, they are mushrooms, are they? Not toadstools.
Well, you're the country boy. Kim was out picking them 6 o'clock this morning. Couldn't sleep.
Right, and I'm trying to poison you.
I like my mushrooms done in lashings of butter. I'm more worried about what the doctor would say about my cholesterol than you bumping me off.
And then David might as well take.
Thanks.
Kim's been telling me that she had you over here while I was away.
It was nothing.
There'll be a bonus in your pay packet. Say thanks.
There's no need, really.
There's every need. I'm very grateful for what you did. If it makes you feel any better about it, you're in charge today. I'm off out.
And where to?
I've seen the paperwork that piled up while I was at the conference. I'm playing truant. See you tonight.
And you'll be gone all day?
You need anything?
No.
Then yes, I've gone all day. Tonight.
Oh, rotten hell, another toaster. I told him to make sure people got a copy of the list and what had been ticked off.
Hey, you better make sure all these presents have got receipts with them.
Be easy to get money back in shops and all if they have.
Hey, quick! This is where she walks out.
Freeze the frame!
Look at his face!
Come on, you lot. Get these presents back to the shops before some rotten devil tries to take them off us.
Hey, don't forget whose presents these are. If I flogged this lot, I could afford an holiday in Spain or something.
Hey, I forked out plenty for this wedding. And a present.
I didn't see no present.
I didn't see no wedding.
Can we start on this?
Ooh.
It doesn't look much like McAllister, does it? Just a minute. It does now.
Do you want some of this, Tina?
Where'd you get that plate from, Mum?
This? It was a present off Lady What's it and Mr. Turner. I say fancy only giving one plate. When we got wed, we got a full set, didn't we?
It's probably an antique.
Worth something?
Suppose so.
You get that cake off there, Ellie. That's going down to Ottman rest at stuff.
Mum, you keep it as a souvenir.
And what about you, love?
Why should I want for out? I got what I wanted yesterday, when the whole village saw that McAllister for the stupid Burke he really is.
Now the schools are off, you really should be open.
I know that, but by the time I've paid for the spring being capped, I won't be able to afford any furnishings.
Well, you can't afford not to open either, love, or all this will have been for nothing.
You'd always try pretending it's meant to be like this. A theme cafe, you know, like the Hard Rock.
Oh yeah, call it the Hard Up.
Hey, why not? You could have spades and trowels on the walls donated by star tradesmen. Yeah, you could start with my jeans.
You wouldn't need tables and chairs then. You could just use upturned crates and old oil cans.
Yeah, and waiters walking around with their shirts off, showing a bit of bum cleavage, whistling at all the women customers.
I was thinking more on the lines of comfy seats and buttered scones, you know?
Why don't you get a bank loan then? I'm sure they'd lend you the money. This place could be a little gold mine.
I'd put money in if I had any.
And me.
Worrying about a bank loan is the last thing I need.
Kathy, you've got to get this place open. The sooner you start making money, the sooner you can pay off any debts. You've come this far. Don't blow it now.
I've been down to that village hall. There's no sign of them wedding presents.
Well, they'll probably be on market stall. They're not by now.
It's not right, you know. They should go back to the people as bought 'em. As me and Seth got 'em a lovely toaster.
Yeah, so did I. Glovers did and all.
Good job things turned out the way they did, then. Nothing worse than starting married life with too many toasters.
Hello, love. How are you feeling?
Oh, full of the joys of spring.
Well, I've got you a nice rabbit stew.
I'm not hungry.
Well, you've got to keep your strength up.
Betty, I'm not ill. And thanks very much for bringing all this food, but I'd rather you didn't.
How about if you went down to Woolpack for a nice quiet drink?
Aye, why don't we?
Both of you. Please, can you just leave me alone?
That's the parish council on the phone. We're getting the village hall tidied up.
I hope you didn't volunteer to do it, not after the mess you made of Donna's room.
Look, I told you, the walls aren't straight in these old buildings. Anyway, it's being done on this community service lark.
Oh, what you mean by criminals who should be inside? Never mind messing around doing made-up jobs.
The hall does need a lick of paint, love, especially after the Dingles knees up. They don't have real criminals on these schemes. Eric Cantona, he was on one.
And so's Sam Dingle. And if you don't call what he did to Jack and Sarah criminal, then you're even softer than I thought.
Oh, sit yourself down, lad.
I'll see you later.
Where are you going?
To see Tina.
After what she's done to you?
Betty, I've spent months with her. I know her. Maybe better than she does herself.
She's a wicked little trollop. Oh, I know you probably don't want to hear
No, I
this,
don't,
but-
actually. Look, perhaps she started out even wanting to hurt me, but she did love me, Betty. Nobody seems to understand that. Look, if I can talk to her, I can make her see sense. I know I can.
It's you that wants to see sense, lad.
Why won't anybody believe me?
Where's that money you owe me?
Baby, now, let us out, will you? You'll get it.
When?
Got a job on.
Oh, yeah, what has? Tom Jones's roadie?
Frank?
Well, it certainly isn't Tom Jones, is it? Who else did you think it was?
Do you want a list of the people I owe money to? People who do that for real?
There isn't a business that doesn't owe money somewhere.
Oh, aye, but most businesses have more assets than a few broken motors.
Thought you'd got it made. All those cash deals.
Oh, aye. Yes, taxman got interested. I got squeezed out of the bus operation. Otten coaches wanted me routes. They put 3 buses an hour on, cheaper fares, and drove me out. Now, they've doubled the fares and cut down on services. Anyhow, after that little tale of woe, please tell me. You haven't come to buy me out.
I've come to buy your lunch, you dope.
I need to get this motor fixed, get it sold.
Give you a hand with it?
You what? I can't remember the last time me and you weren't under a bonnet together.
Probably when you were driving the boss's car and pulling young dolly birds by telling them you were Tom Jones's chauffeur.
Dolly birds? Shows how long ago it was. Worked and all, didn't it? His fans will all be old women now.
Yeah, our age.
Well, he'll have to come out sooner or later.
And do what? He can't retake his A-levels again. He'll be in Tina's class for starters.
Well, he'll just have to take his chances in real world with the rest of us thickies.
Doing what?
How should I know? Got enough on with my own job.
Right, sorry.
No, it's me. Not enough sleep.
I've been thinking. How do you fancy going away somewhere?
Yeah, great. How about Robin Hood's Bay? It's lovely there.
It's not really what I had in mind.
Oh, well, Leeds is all right.
No, I was thinking away. I thought Amsterdam, maybe.
Amsterdam? Just you and me?
Yeah.
All of Eric's French booze went yesterday.
Ah, so the market be right for more then? What's Eric got to say about it?
What do we need him for? I mean, we had a good time on trip, but it were him that made most money out of booze.
So just me and you then?
Maybe. Maybe take the women.
Terry, can you hear yourself? I thought the idea is to have a good time.
Ah, you're right.
Dave, Biff, thank goodness I've found you. That daft lad's gone to see Tina Dingle.
Next time you turn your back, strap him to a radiator or something, will you?
Well, he's heartbroken, apparently.
Well, he should think himself lucky. If she'd really wanted to ruin his life, she'd have married him.
I thought you were all in favour of marriage.
Me and you, yeah. Member of the human race and a dingle? No.
But at least with us two, half the village sees me as a bad lot and the other half sees you as one. I think they see us as a good match.
Yeah, well, Kathy comes out of this with her reputation intact. They forget she was about to run off with some Yank wine merchant.
Well, I reckon Luke will end up with someone nice eventually, just like you did.
You flatter yourself.
Well, I've got to. No one else will.
Oh, we're feeling sorry for ourselves, are we? Well, this'll make you feel better. I'm going out tomorrow, hitting the town.
Oh, yeah, who with?
Just a friend from the past.
He or she?
Jealous?
No. I just want to know whether I've got to loosen the wheel nuts on your chair or not.
Well, actually, it's a he. Name's Tom Challoner. Last time I saw him, he was selling timeshare in the Algarve. Now he's a financial consultant.
You mean he sells insurance?
Well, at least I won't have to worry about him trying to sell me any. Bit late, isn't it?
Hey up, Luke. Come for a slice of wedding cake?
Hey, Mum! Dad! It's my brother-in-law! Or not?
I want to see Tina.
Oh, I thought our Sam was stupid.
I'm not going. Not until I've seen her.
If you think you're going to lay a finger on her...
I promise I won't touch her.
Go on, go home.
Is she frightened of facing me?
What's the matter, Luca? Got nobody to play with? No family, no friends?
Is that all it was? A game?
Something like that. And I won.
You love me, Tina. Despite yourself. Go on, tell them. You weren't acting, you're not that good.
Oh, but I am, Luke. It helped, of course, that you were very, very stupid.
All that she is an empty bitter. You may have convinced them. You may even have convinced yourself, but not me. I can still hear you shouting that you love me. Screaming it in my ear. What's happened? She wouldn't even talk to me.
You're out, mate. You're cut to bits.
I think it was a stone.
What, they threw stones at you?
She couldn't even face me, you know?
Yeah, well, what the hell do you expect? She's a coward like the rest of them.
She loved me. I could see it in her eyes. She couldn't deny it.
Look, what does it matter?
Of course it matters.
Good lunch. Yeah, not bad. Fantastic.
Oh, perhaps I must have a Brit special sometime.
Eh? No, it's Danny. He wants us to go away together. Amsterdam.
Oh. I take it you said yes?
Oh, well, not yet. But he asked me. You know what that means.
I'm sure your father would.
Thanks.
What are you looking so happy about?
Danny has invited Linda on a dirty weekend away.
Oh, has he? Oh, how wonderful.
Emma.
It's not a dirty weekend away.
Where's he taking you?
Amsterdam.
It's a dirty weekend away. When are you going?
I've not said I will yet.
But you will.
I don't know. There's all sorts of things to consider.
A separate room?
If the father's anything to do with it, it'll be separate countries.
Danny's not like that. He doesn't understand.
Okay, try it now.
My, Delilah. I hate to say this, Frank Tate. I couldn't have done it without you.
I hate to say it, Des Burtonshaw, but you're right.
Fancy a drink? Orange juice, mineral water. It's on me.
Now I'll get the drinks. It's the best day I've had in ages.
You're not serious.
I'm deadly serious. Better than faffing around home farm being important. I was so used to being Mr. Big, I've forgotten what it's like to get your hands dirty.
Well, if you want to swap with me, you're on. Especially if you throw the lovely Kim in with a deal, eh?
I'll tell you what, Des. That wife of mine is a lot harder to keep sweet than a truck engine.
No overtime today?
Was that your idea?
Frank's.
Sorry, I've got to go. My mate needs me.
Come on, David, he's a big boy. You shouldn't play grown-up games if you can't handle them.
Yeah, well, some folk forget it's other people's lives they're playing with.
Hope you're not comparing me with that.
No, I'm not. Dare say others might.
There is a difference. You know exactly what you're doing.
I thought I did. I was wrong. So I reckon you should find another game to play. Try Happy Families.
That's not what you said the other night. Do you want me to remind you what you did say?
That was then. It was a mistake.
It wasn't. You're gonna go back into the office?
No, I've got to go.
Oh, come on. Frank will be home soon.
Where are you going?
I think I heard the phone. Might be my husband. You get off home, get a good night's sleep. No use here if you can't function properly.
you just write to Lady Weir? Ask her if she got any more of them plates. You know, to match. A set would be lovely.
Do you know, I'd almost forgotten what it were like to live here. I'm going out.
Where do you think you're off to?
Dunno, see a mate.
Oh, you still got some?
You're not going out on your own, not while that lot is about.
I can handle him.
No, if he was daft enough to come here, your dad's right. You're not going out without him and your brothers.
Woolpack it is, then.
Woolpack? Well, that's asking for trouble.
Why do you think he wants to go?
For once, it won't be us at the 8. It's her.
We're dingles. You ain't one of us, you ain't all of us. And besides, I'm very proud of what our Tina's done. And so would El Benabin and all.
Thank you. Very nice.
Tell me more about your business.
Oh, it's boring. Not half as glamorous as your police work.
It's hardly glamorous.
Well, it is the way you do it.
I'm not used to this. First the flowers, now dreadful compliments.
I'm sorry. It's just that I'm not used to being in the company of, well, is a beautiful woman also a dreadful compliment?
It's a dreadful exaggeration.
Not from where I'm sitting. Mind you, I have been advised to start wearing glasses.
That's better. I am used to being one of the lads.
Well, you're hardly one of those.
Well, you are in the force. There's two kinds of coppers. One who accept you as one of them, if you pull your weight. And the others who think a woman's place is in the wrong.
Ah.
Oh, and then there's the third kind, my husband.
Your husband? I didn't,
Oh, we were separated, Eric. He felt it was his duty to have a crack at every woman PC. That didn't stop when we got married.
Ah, I'm sorry.
And my detective's hunch tells me that you're not the marrying kind.
I'm sorry, my dear. You better stay on the beat.
Oh, what happened? Divorce?
A very large aeroplane falling on a very small village.
Oh, Eric, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm coming to terms with it anyway. I am a half-full man, not a half empty one. Here's to the other half.
Cheers.
Thank you.
And a scotch.
You've got to admire the Dingle family.
I've never heard admire and dingle in the same sentence before.
I'm amazed at their cheek. That girl acts as if she's just had a tiff with a boyfriend. What jilted him at the altar?
There you go, Al.
Territ, lager's off.
All right. Do you fancy helping me out tomorrow night?
I thought you wanted me for my body.
No. Well, no, I mean...
It's a joke, Al.
Oh, I see.
I don't see the problem.
Look, I've had a run-in with Ned Glover before. If he thinks we're encouraging his daughter to go away with some boy...
From what you've told me, he should be relieved.
It's not funny. And then to tell her about drugs.
Well, she'd know soon enough.
But Linda has not even set foot out of Yorkshire before.
And you can't get drugs in Yorkshire. If I'd spent my life with my arm up a cow's backside, I might be a bit innocent too.
But you don't do drugs.
Of course I don't, and I don't think Linda should either.
Well, then don't encourage her.
I'm not. I just think that she ought to know there's more to life than being a vet's assistant in a sleepy village.
Look, she's a sweet little thing, and she shouldn't be forced into somebody else's idea of how she ought to live her life. Not yours and not Danny Weir's. I've known boys like him. He's rich, he's charming, he's handsome, and I don't want to see her get hurt.
Hello.
Fine, please.
Yeah.
Oh, Viv, how's Luke?
He's fine. He's having a night in with Dolores. He don't waste much time, does our Luke?
Oh, Kathy.
Who did you think it was?
I was just...
Hey, do you want to go home? Get some sleep?
No, I'm fine.
Here's some wine.
Oh, cheers.
So, how's Luke?
Well, he went off to see Dingles, didn't he? Reckoned he needed to see Tina.
Well, you reckon he needed to see a psychiatrist more?
Yeah, he must be seriously balmy.
You forget the spells a woman can cast over a man.
That's what women reckon they can do. But blokes can walk away at any time.
Oh, don't let me stop you. The door's over there.
I meant, I didn't mean you. Here, come and tell us about tea rooms.
Oh, don't. I've got to get it open in the next 2 weeks, almost the best of the summer trade. And if I do that, well, cash flow's going to be sticky. Depends on the weather. I might get a good September, October, or else I've got...
Don't tell me about tea rooms. Tell us about these wicked spells you can get.
You don't want to know about my cash flow forecast, do you? You'd rather a bit of this.
No, tell me about your cash flow forecast. Cash flow forecast?
Cheers, love.
Hey, look, I'll get a bottle of champagne. Some smoked salmon, candles, Smokey Robertson on the stereo.
Don't you think we spend enough time staring at each other's faces?
I'm talking about you and me in our own little cottage. Close the curtains. Forget about this place for a while.
Well, if you want.
OK. Well, let's go out for a slap-up meal. Boogie the night away.
Whatever you want.
I want to do something for you.
Well, let's go somewhere then. I mean, we'll have a laugh.
Oh, a pint for me, lovely sherry.
You got
11. Do you believe the brass neck of that little madam?
She's a dingo. I don't expect doubt less.
Hey, you! You! Tina Hardface!
What have I done to you, Mrs. Eggleton?
Nout. You wouldn't dare.
Oh, if it's about the wedding presents, I haven't had a chance to write thank you letters yet.
Don't bother. Just send presents back. That'll do.
You better see it, bridegroom. I reckon he's had them all.
Mr. Dingle, I don't think you were very well advised to come here, not for a while.
What have we done? Few drinks, game of darts, and this drunken old bat starts slagging off our Tina.
I was about to ask Mrs. Eggleton to restrain herself.
Stuff that.
You can't be taking their side, Mr. Turner. She's ruined Luke's life.
See? There's another one.
Just ignore him, Dad.
I've just left Luke. He's in a right state. A little lass made him cry.
Shut it, Motormouth.
And all because your little sister pretended she was pregnant, he's given up everything. His family, his career, and his self-respect. Now, I don't for 1 minute think you have a clue what I'm talking about. But to some people, it's important. The only one that didn't know was the one who really loved you. Now, I hope you can live with yourself, because I'm sure as hell nobody else ever will.
Hey, time to go home, eh?
If they're chucking him out, they better chuck me out, I know.
I'm sorry, Seth, but Mr. Dingle and his family haven't done anything as yet.
Haven't done anything? They've disgraced the very name of Emmerdale. And if I was a man, I'd smack every one of their silly, gormless faces.
Come on.
Cheers, Mr. Turner. Thanks for doing the right thing for once.